Smile.
This is Sanctity FM. We will inform our dear listeners of a special program coming up next week. Duel. This is going to be a contest of quotations. The contestants will quote memorable phrases and voices from any source until one of them runs out of quotes. The winner will be the one with more quotes in his arsenal. There will be mouth-watering prizes from various sponsors.
What's going to be interesting now? Eh? What? It would stimulate us to read and to engage in more of such intellectual discourse. Very good exercise. Whether it's an international summer, I don't care. Get an
Sorry, darling. You know, Timothy is going to win, hands down.
And why is that?
Because he has memorized a bunch of Shakespeare's plays. Macbeth, Merchant of Venice, Much Ado About Nothing, and you know, the Rastafarian stuff. You should really see him in practice. It's as though all the world's greatest minds have descended upon him, both alive and dead. Oh, Timothy. Oh, you know, I have to get going before I miss a wonderful time of his practice sessions. I will see you girls later. Bye-bye. This guy must be crazy.
Oh, pirates, the robber, sold I to the merchant ships, minutes of toil they took I from the bottomless pit. My hand was made strong by the hands of the old.
Bless you, Lord. I came, I saw, and I conquer. Hatred stirreth strife, but love covereth all sin.
You are experiencing Sun City FM, your number one station. Stay tuned and don't make a mistake to touch that down. The duel is coming up shortly. The contestants are already in the studio, and I can assure you that there is intellectual aroma.
What's the laughter for? Why are you laughing? I thought you said you didn't like the program. Just to be and listen and enjoy it.
The Timothy guy. You go see.
Hey,
No, cool down. You could compare 4 years for that.
Exactly. That's fine.
He's good.
I interviewed Timothy. You know they for me. You know they in my life.
I guess you were in the studio to enjoy yourself. It's unfortunate I have to take it off and make way for the duel and start it. The song you just heard was from Batman Linda. Doc is ready for the duel. Doc, take it over from there.
Welcome to the duel. Those who will be doing battle are Mr.
Atu Forsen.
and Mr.
Timothy Jeble.
Great. The rules to the contest are very simple. Each contestant will quote a popular saying at a time. Each contestant has exactly 10 seconds to start quoting after his opponent has finished. We shall go on quoting until we run out of quotes. If a contestant starts a quote and stops in the middle, he shall have a period of 30 seconds to start again. Otherwise, he will be adjudged to have run out of quotes and be declared the loser. And now, Mr. Atuforsen, are you ready?
A true soldier is perpetually prepared for any battle, anytime.
Great. And Mr. Timothy Zegbo?
The more we know, the more we do. Shoot.
You heard it all for ourselves. The contestants are battle ready. This program is proudly sponsored by Spacephone, Netmark Mosquito Nets, Nestle Ghana Limited, GBL, and Kingdom Books. The two will take home souvenirs from our sponsors. The winner will take home a brand new fully connected Spacephone mobile phone, shopping worth 5 million CDs from Kingdom Books, 10 boxes of the new Nescafe Creme, and cartons of Amstel Malt and Star Beer. So, here we go.
Power tends to corrupt, and absolute power corrupts absolutely. Great men are almost always bad men.
When we let freedom ring, when we let it ring from every village and every hamlet, from every state and every city, then we will be able to speed up that day when all of God's children, black men and white men, Jews and Gentiles, Protestants and Catholics, will be able to join hands and sing in the words of the old Negro spiritual, free at last. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.
Give me a firm spot on which to stand, and I would move the earth. Archimedes.
Africa for the Africans, those at home and those abroad. We must regain our confidence in ourselves as a people and learn again the methods and arts of controlling nations. We must hear again Marcus Garvey calling out to us, up, up. You mighty race, you can accomplish what you will. Marcus Garvey.
Africa is for Africans. Let everybody join hands and sing, freedom, freedom. Dr. Kwame Nkrumah.
In the 500 years of oppression, the Europeans have displaced our God, our culture, and our traditions. They have violated our women to the extent that they have created a bastard race who is confused as to whether to be loyal to his mother's people and his father's people, and for the most part, they remain loyal to neither. Marcus Garvey.
Yes.
Hope is a good breakfast, but it is a bad supper. Francis Bacon.
African culture set for the whole world an example of extraordinary vitality and vigor. All vitalist conceptions, religions, as well as philosophic, I'm convinced, came from that source. The civilization of ancient Egypt would not have been possible without the black African culture, and in all likelihood, it was nothing but the sublimation thereof. Sheikh Anta Diop.
The night has 1,000 eyes, and the day but one. Yet the light of the bright world dies with the dying sun. F.W. Budion.
Yeah, go boy, go.
I have a dream that my 4 children would one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. I have a dream today, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.
I speak Spanish to God, Italian to women, French to men, and German to my dog, Emperor Charles V.
And what is the basis of the cultural personality of a people, African or otherwise, if not a historical, psychic, and linguistic self-consciousness? These 3 elements are the constituent elements of a people's cultural personality or identity. They are not static factors conditioned by man's social and physical environment. Sheikh Anta Diop.
This is not the end. It is not even the beginning of the end, but it is perhaps the end of the beginning. Winston Churchill.
There is a woman in every case. As soon as they bring me a report, I say, look for the woman. Alexander Dumas.
Well, here's the woman, listeners. I'm sure you're enjoying this just as much as I am. This contest is truly being keenly contested. But we have to go for a commercial break. When we come back, there are going to be more quotes. So don't touch that dial.
Charlie, boss. Don't look. I think I said think they're fucking good person. You didn't. You just shock myself. You just shock myself. If I sell Timothy, you send me the Jabler. I mean, Jabler. He did the bloody side. Look at it.
You can fool all the people some of the time, and some of the people all the time. But you cannot fool all the people all the time. Abraham Lincoln.
Only free men can negotiate. Prisoners cannot enter into contracts. I cannot and will not give any undertaking at a time when I and you, the people, are not free. Your freedom and mine cannot be separated. I will return. Nelson Mandela.
The ignorant man always adores what he cannot understand. Cesar Lombroso.
Devils are not so black as they are painted. Thomas Lodge.
Religion is the opium of the people. Karl Marx.
True political development can only take place on the basis of profound self-knowledge. So long as the African is regarded as a man without culture and without a history, doubts concerning his ability to govern himself will find credence. Dr. K. Onwuka Dike.
The more intelligence one has, the more people one finds original. Commonplace people see no difference between men. Bless Pascal.
And what is the basis of the cultural personality of a people, African or otherwise?
What is it?
If not a
What are you
historical,
looking at?
Psychic
Eh?
and linguistic
Nothing.
self-consciousness.
I'm
These
just
three
enjoying the
elements are
context.
constituent elements of a people's cultural. There is no act to find a mind contraction on the face. He was a gentleman on whom I
You're not
built
interested in your
my
program.
trust. William. Assertions that people with black skins, for example, are less intelligent, less or more excitable than people with skins of other colors, are the results either of generalizations from inadequate data, of wishful thinking. Lord Raglan.
Methora heard a voice cry, "Sleep no more! Macbeth does made us sleep." The innocent sleep. William Shakespeare.
I have a dream that one day on the red hills of Georgia, the sons of former slaves and the sons of former slave owners will be able to sit down together at a table of brotherhood. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.
Well, 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 listeners. I'm sure you'll agree with me that this has been both enchanting and wonderful. Unfortunately, we've run out of time, even though we still don't have a winner. But the purpose of this encounter is not to produce a winner at all times. It is to inspire and encourage everyone to read and read widely. As for our distinguished contestants, I guess you'll have to share your prizes.
You cry, why you? Me why the top man? Me what am I? Hey, look, look at if you want to put something happen. I know if you say me, I don't say to them go do. No, you don't tell me. I didn't know make you don't tell me. No, this what I know. You sharp photo. Good. I mean, I'm not going to do this for you. I tell them, never give more.